course. Hi guys. Of course, as soon as I went live, my dog started barking. So I apologize for my dog in the back. I'm just checking right now to see if I'm streaming. Okay, it looks like I am on Facebook. So sorry about my dog. Just ignore him. It's that time of night. But anyways, if you're tuning in live, say hi. Tell me where you're tuning in from. It says, where are you watching from? Right? I'm trying something new out. Saber. Anyway, if you're seeing this on the replay, say hashtag replay, and I'd like to come back and say hi to you. And I am so sorry about my dog, but this is just totally what happens. It never fails. When I go live all the time, those of you who have been following me know that this is true. So I wanted to come live just very quickly today because I wanted to try out this new thing that I have. I have this little border going around. I hope you guys can see it. I'm testing out a new camera. And, the words at the bottom here. So there's different things I can do with it. So I just wanted to kind of test that out, see how it's working. And I am doing the Tony Robbins challenge that's going on. It started yesterday. It's for 5 days. And it's pretty cool. If you guys are in it, tell me that you're in it also. It's extremely energizing, I guess is what I want to say. Really get you thinking. And I don't know if you guys have ever done any Tony Robbins things, but I highly recommend it. You can still get in if you want. It's in a private Facebook group. Just let me know. I can send you the link for it. You can join. You can watch the replays from yesterday and today. It's no problem, and catch up. I think they usually leave them up like for a week after the 5 days. So if you want to do that, let me know. But hopefully the little title came up above. So I'll check that when I get off this live. But so this was one of the things that Tony went over yesterday. And I just thought I'd share a little story about myself, about my life. And so hopefully the title's there, and it says, change your story, change your life, right? So what does that mean? And it was really interesting to listen to him, right? So we all have our stories about ourselves, right? Things we tell ourselves over and over. Either we can do this or we can't do this or whatever, and we get stuck in ruts and stuff like that. And what happens, what is something, if we look back on our lives, what is a habit that we do that finally makes us make a change, right? Or say a life-changing decision, something that we've been putting off, or maybe we think about doing something and we just don't ever do it. Like, what do you think when you look back on your life? Because there's going to be times where big things came up and you made a huge decision. What happened? What finally pushed you to make those decisions? So I'm just going to tell you a really quick story. I'm sorry I can't see your comments on here. Hopefully I'll just come back and answer the comments. That's why I'm not saying hello to anybody. But it's supposed to show me in this, but it's not. So I'll have to figure that out later. But anyways, so I'm going to tell you a really quick story. It's going to go back some years now here in my life, but I thought this would be something that everybody could relate to. So when I was younger, I had always said that I wanted to be a flight attendant, right? But I always chickened out. And I had said it because my aunt was a flight attendant. Like, I knew that. I had seen the lifestyle. Like, it just looked like so much fun, something that I really wanted to do. Well, then as I got older, I was like, oh, I don't know. Do I really want to move away? Do I really want to leave my family and my friends? And, all those little insecurities and fears come up, right? So anyways, I went to college. So went to college for 1 year. I did not like what I was going for. I felt extremely frustrated. So after that, I got a job at a bank. My aunt worked at a bank, got a job at a bank. I thought this is a good career, right? Back then, that's what happened. You didn't really change jobs a lot back then like people do now. So anyways, I took this job at the bank and it was going really well. I was there for about 2.5 years, something like that. Anyways, I literally did not like it at all. Didn't like it. But in my mind, I just kept telling me, well, this is a good job. It's a good career. They were paying me paying for me to go to school. I was going to night classes. I had like 3 promotions in that time, but I wasn't happy, right? But I just kept saying, yeah, but this is a good job. This is a good job, right? And then finally, so as I was looking back from this Tony Robbins challenge, I had to get pushed and pushed and pushed. And that's what usually happens to me in my life. Like, it takes a lot to push me to make a big decision like that. And I was just getting so frustrated. Like, I was coming home with migraines all the time. I had gotten promotions, but they weren't giving me the pay to go with those promotions. In the banking industry, that's how it works. So I was extremely frustrated. And one day at work, I just had the worst day. Horrible, horrible day. It's like everything was coming at me from this side and that side, right? And I finally just that was it. Had it, did not want to do that job. So literally that day on the way home, it was so funny because the bank branch where I worked, I would drive past where you would go to the Buffalo airport. For those of you who don't know, I live in Buffalo, New York. I literally took a detour down that road, went to the airport, went to every ticket counter and picked up applications and filled them out and sent them in. A week later, I was in Atlanta interviewing to be a flight attendant, got hired, and a week later, I left the bank, flew down to Atlanta, and started my career as a flight attendant. So in 2 weeks, my life drastically changed from one big decision, right? So the story that I had always told myself, going back to the theme of this live, was I couldn't leave. I was afraid and all that and stuff like that. I didn't want to leave my family or my friends. But I finally just got so frustrated. And I find that's when I'm looking back, that's the emotion that triggers me to make a big decision is frustration. When I get frustrated enough, I make that big decision. So I got so frustrated and I finally did something that I had dreamed of doing and always wanted to do. And I can tell you, it was one of the best decisions that I ever made. Don't regret it. Had the best career and absolutely love it. So I just thought I'd come on here because I know I have a lot of new friends that probably don't know anything about my personal life or stuff like that a lot. So I just thought this would be a good live to do. I'm hoping maybe it can relate to you. Think back, think about your life, like what has made you make those big decisions. And it might help you start to make decisions in the future, maybe a little bit easier, right? So I hope this helped you guys. For anybody that's watching, thank you so much. I'll go back through the comments. Sorry, I can't see them from this new thing I'm trying out to use here. But I will go back and answer everybody. Thank you, everybody who hopped on. I really appreciate it. And I hope this message resonates with you a little bit and hope everybody has a fantastic Friday night and a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.